coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Hey man, shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. Ho, 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 ho. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Boom. We back in the building, man. We back. Salute. Big love to everybody out there on TVP Nation, man. Big love to everybody who support and rock with me, man. I definitely appreciate you. We back at it, man. We got to get back on the grind. We still on the road to 200K. Let's go. Let's get it. Our subscriber count is down. We got to get out and about, man, and spread the word. Spread the word about what we got going on over here so we can get some more people over here to join this movement. So, salute to everybody out there who support me and spread this word, man. Appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. TBP Nation, stand up. Let's go. Meet and greet. Meet and greet information has been posted. Community, shorts, Instagram. I'm going to post some more. Be aware, pay attention. The meet and greet is the 29th and the 30th. Show up and show out, man. If you cannot come, you still can show your support. You can donate to the cause. We taking donations. We need donations to make the event extravaganza. You know, so we would appreciate the love if you can, no matter what it is. Send what you can to Hardcore Boxing News on Cash App. He gonna post a Venmo. You can also do the same thing to get your raffle tickets, man, to try to get it in this raffle to try to win you a 75-inch TV. You dig? For $10, maybe you could win. Who knows? A winner will be announced at the meet and greet. And also, man, you know, they got the hotel reservations that you have to have before November the 8th. If you don't have it before November the 8th, you will not get the group rate for the meet and greet. So, if you planning on getting a hotel, also check with Hardcore Boxing News, Jay Hardcore. He got all the information. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. Let's go, let's get it. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Banky, Pound for Pound. We posting stories over there as well. Oh, all right, now that we got that out the way, let's get to it. Today, what we talking about? I wanted to talk to you about the day by, you know, shout out to Jay Williams too, man. You know, we had good conversation this morning. It just made me think more about things in prison that I wanted to share with y'all that maybe a lot of y'all don't know about. One being, man, this check-in game. The check-in game in prison is vicious, man. It is vicious. It will catch you off guard. A lot of people end up doing it that you never think would do it. They end up checking in. And what is checking in? Y'all may not know. You might say, well, we all locked up. We all in prison. Yes, we are. But within prison, there is a jail. Prison, jail. Prison, jail. It's a jail inside of a prison. So that's called to y'all probably like segregation, the hole, the bing, you know, side pocket, whatever you want to call it. And that's when you remove from population and you in SAG. But you also have a PC, right? Protective custody. That's dudes that don't want to come out. They got some type of problem on the yard. They've requested to go to jail. They scared for their life. They fear for their life. The administration got to honor that. They got to take them off the yard because if they go to the administration and they tell them that they fear for their life and they don't put them in PC or put them in the hole, if something happened to them, you know, they liable for that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't trying to pay you now a dime, you know what I'm saying? Because why? They don't think your life is worth a dime. So you get a lot of dudes that check in. Now, the problem with that is a lot of dudes want to do it because they owe money. They in debt. They done got some drug money from somebody. They done smoked too much drugs that they can't pay for. And now it's time to pay and they trying to get away. You got dudes that borrow from store boxes that owe too much money. They trying to get away. You got dudes that just, you know, do things to somebody or oppose somebody and they feel that heat coming down and they just check in. You got dudes that go gamble, run up a gambling debt, and then right before it's time to pay, they find a way to check in. Now the thing about it was, at one point in time, it was so frowned upon that if you check in, and still though, it'll follow you everywhere you go. But at one point in time, it was so frowned upon that dudes wouldn't check in, man, no matter what was going on. Even if they had to face that music, they faced that music before they check in. And I know dudes like that. They'll take the whooping. Some of them will even take that Bethlehem, take the chance of getting that and holding on to their reputation, holding on to that they ain't run, they won't scared, they won't a coward. You know what I'm saying? Because that's also a reputation in prison. You're not gonna really be able to overcome that. You know what I'm saying? Unless you put in some extra work. That extra work you put in might keep you in the prison for the rest of your life. So a lot of times you're not gonna be able to overcome that coward, you know what I'm saying, tag if you do something like that. And but as time went on and I did more and more time in prison, man, there was a lot of dudes was checking in that you wouldn't even expect to check in. Because for whatever reason they thought they could check in on this camp, reemerge on another camp, and it'd be business as usual. But with the system being the way it is, it's so much people circulating. Word gonna travel anyway, just like email, especially when they came up with this kiosk. Word gonna travel. Oh, Joe Blow checked it, man. He just checked in on that away. What? And he on here acting like he a tough guy. He acting like he built like that. No, he checked in, and it's gonna come back to you. The respect level is gonna go. You could be on a compound right now, and people is respecting you from your name or from the way you carry yourself or whatever, and that word can hit that you checked in on another camp. Your respect level go from here to here, and I mean from everybody. The way they talk to you, the way they deal with you, the way they, interact with you, because they gonna automatically label you as a coward. Because they're gonna say whatever you did, even if it was a debt or whatever it was, you got scared and you ain't faced that music, so you wanted to take the easy way out. Now you got a lot of dudes now saying, "Oh man, I was trying to go home, man, and I knew it was going down, and I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying," and that may be true. I ain't gonna lie to you, that may be true, but it ain't gonna take that tag off you. It ain't gonna take it off you. Remember, I think I had told y'all about how it ran when I was at River North. Now this is like almost less than what, 7, 8 years before I made parole. And I ran into a dude now. River North had a whole PC section, protective custody section, whole building just with them. You know what I'm saying? Because so many people have been checking in over the years. PC used to be small, man. And there it went to, you got compounds that got whole buildings of just PC, because that's how many people in the system is hiding and scared to be on that yard for whatever reason. Something they done, something they took, something they mismanaged, some money they owe, and people is on their head. You know what I'm saying? And they that's the only way they got to live like this now. So they living in a smaller community than the whole prison. So they are forever in a jail within a jail. You understand me? They in a jail within a jail. They can't get out, because if they come out, it's danger. So, and it's everywhere. It don't matter, because if you in one state, everybody in that state gonna be moving around from prison to prison. So you gonna run into these people, or you gonna run into people who know these people, or people that associate with these people. So you can't get away from it. So now they forever put themselves in a box, no matter how much time they got. What if they got an L note? You got to be in PC for the rest of your bit, unless you're gonna come out and face their music. Some dudes take their chance. They stay back there 4, 5, 6 years, reemerge on another camp and think nobody don't know. Some of them even change their name. No, man, you such and such. That's how it go. But I was on River North and I seen a dude over there in the hole in PC, and I'm like, what is he doing over there? And think I had told y'all, because this dude I know, he was known to fight. He wasn't no heck of a, but he was known to always stand up for himself. And he done pushed the thing before. But I see him in PC and I'm like, man, what is you doing over there? You know what I'm saying? Because I could talk to him through the gate. Because, man, River North is built, man, it's built like a warehouse, but it's really like, man, where you could really see, it's like concentration camps, man. Everything out there is fenced and buildings. No windows in the cell, no nothing. When you go out on the yard, it's like 10, 15, 20 gates, just fences of basketball where they just house each block they come out. You go in this one little cage for basketball. You go in this cage, that cage. But you can't never get near the next person. You always through fences. So when you come out there, you can see if you get the yard where your rec period is at today, they switch them up every day. Where your rec period is at today, you might be beside the PC fence where you can literally see everybody that's in PC. You can see them. You can talk to them through the gate. And I'm like 10 feet apart. So when I see him over there, and I'm like, man, what is... And he said the same thing, man. He had been down just as long as me, probably longer, a year or two. And he had got the beef with them gang dudes, and they put a hit out on him. And he to the point where he want to go home. So if he come out, his options is put some work in with the gang dudes, and he probably gonna have to take a life to get him up off of him, or take whatever they got to get to him, and they might take his life. So those are his options. So that's option A and option B. He chose option C. Do the rest of his time in PC where he don't have to hurt nobody and ensure that nobody get an opportunity to hurt him. But in doing so, he loses his reputation. Because no matter what, that's still gonna be considered in penitentiary, rules and regulations, cowardice. No matter what, that's what it's gonna be considered. Because they're gonna say, man, you got yourself in the situation, you gotta face the music. So it's tough, man. It's tough. It's just the way it is, though. But then you got dudes, man, that be on their yard, man, and they do Bama stuff, man, and then they can't stand the heat. Gamble, run debts up, and sometimes they get away. So don't nobody do nothing. Oh man, well you can't gamble in my game no more. Dudes do that. Some dudes don't. They trying to protect what they got going on. If I do something to him, then I'm gonna lose all this I got going on. I'm gonna let him get away with that little bit of money, but you can't get in my game no more. You can't disrespect me no more. You can't never say nothing to me. All of that. And some dudes will take that. You know what I'm saying? They'll take that verbal abuse instead of taking that physical abuse. And the dude who's serving them that verbal abuse, he is like it's a win, but it's a loss too, but it's a win for him because he like setting his point like you ain't really did nothing slick. If I want to get at you, I get at you. You know what I'm saying? But he acting like he doing it more for himself. In a lot of cases, he is. So that's a win-win. But the dude on the receiving end of that, that gives him more courage. He's more emboldened. He might get in somebody else's game or do something else and thinking that he can wiggle out of it. But then when he get in somebody's game that ain't going for it, and they tell you off the rip, man, they ain't trying to hurt none of that. Don't have that money. Don't have that money with these doors open, or don't have that money by the mom morning. You know what I'm saying? And dudes know what that means. That ain't leaving nothing to the imagination. If you don't, that Bethlehem coming out and it's going in, coming out his pocket and going up in you. So dudes will know that, and then all of a sudden you'll see 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, they gone. By the time you wake up for breakfast, they done told the police whatever they need to tell the police, and they done packed up and gone. They going to PC, and they gonna say because, man, I ain't want that smoke, I won't trying to get in there, but it ain't coming up off you. It ain't coming up off you. Wherever you go, you checked in on this joint because you owe such some money and you ain't want to pay it. Because the dude who you owe gonna tell everybody, what happened to what's next, man? He checked in, he owed me that money. He know if he'd have came out here this morning, he know what it was. And that's gonna spread like wildfire. It's gonna spread like wildfire. So you can't get away from it. Then you get them dudes to get high. They want to get high. And then look, these dudes start getting super duper creative too with how to check in. Man, it's a vicious game, man. They know that they got some smoke coming when they go on that yard. They know they got some smoke coming when them doors open. So what they'll do, they'll find the easiest way to get a charge to go to jail. They act like they ain't check in. See what I'm saying? But when they back there, they'll tell the people, I ain't coming back on the yard. No, transfer me. But that way they done avoided the little tag they think of being saying that they checked in. You know what I'm saying? But they did check in, you know what I'm saying? And that's the slick way that they do it, you know what I'm saying? They done backdoor checked in and acting like that wasn't what it was. They pull a check-in, we call it a check-in move. Man, that's a check-in move. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never never been known for gunning or nothing. Never been known for gunning, but he'll know this one particular female officer that do not tolerate no gunning, and she see you going to jail, and he'll wait for her to come around and expose herself and get a gunning charge and get locked up. Why? Because he got to come out there tomorrow and had his money or face, you know what I'm saying, the consequence. So he'll gun the broad that he know that's gonna lock him up just so he can go to jail. But when he get back there in jail, he making all types of crazy, doing all types of crazy stuff. And the people telling him, boom, man, you got 60 days or whatever, or you got 45 days, you going back out on the yacht. He don't want to go back on the yacht. He'll keep getting charges back there in the hole. You know, cussing out the police, gunning back there. All of that, he just trying to get transferred without having the tag of he checked in. See what I'm saying? And a lot of dudes started doing that. That was a slick way to get gone. That's a slick way to get up. Wait for a sergeant, a captain, a lieutenant or something come around, threaten them. Threaten them. That's going to get you off the compound. Right there. They'll threaten them. Man, hey, lieutenant, man, why, man, you need to get such off the floor. Hey, calm down. You don't talk to me like that. Man, I said what I want to say to you. You better tell your officer, man, I ain't better do nothing. You better lower your voice. Man, what you going to do, man? Man, what you going to do? I do, and that's it. You got a threatening bodily harm charge on an officer, you know, on a white shirt, on a big hat. Oh, you going up off of there, and you know it. But you do that because you owe him, and he done told you if you don't have this money on store day, he gonna split your cranium wide open, all the way up in here to the pink part, So that's a check-in move. The check-in move got vicious in prison. That's all they do now. That's all they do. Old Stowbox man. Hey, I done got. The old Stowbox man, $100, $200. They ain't got it. It's deadline. Cuss out a CO. You know. Get up in his face. I done seen them go so far, they get a assault charge. They spit on CO. Man, you going over there and you gonna take a brutal. They gonna whoop you. They'd rather take that whooping than to take the possible Bethlehem. You know what I'm saying? They'd rather take that whooping and that route than be labeled somebody who checked in PC. But it all comes around to the same thing. They trying to get off. They trying to check out. They trying to check out because they don't want to face the music for whatever reason. You know, and it just became an epidemic. And then the PC building started, the PC section started going from too many people that ain't got enough to house, and they started putting them over here, putting them over there. Then they had to make whole buildings with just PC. Because that's how many people trying to get away, or they did something on the yard where they can't be on the yard no more. And the only way they can be on the yard is to pick that Bethlehem up and go face the music. And a lot of dudes ain't built for that. They ain't cut for that. But they doing things that causes that. You know what I'm saying? But then they don't want to face it. So they end up moving all around the system for PC to PC. And then a lot of them get in PC and try to be bullying the other cowards. They want to be the toughest coward amongst the cowards. You did? Get back there and try to extort the other. They try to extort the other dudes that was just as scared as they was to get back there in the first place, you know? So, man, it's weird, man. Prison is crazy, man. But that check-in move, that only got dudes have seen it. I seen a dude trying to check in, he owe that money, and he trying to get loud with the he trying to get loud with the police on the floor. Trying to get tough with the police on the floor because he trying to get up out there because he got to pay that money tomorrow. And the dude that he owed the money to, knowing he trying to check in, and somebody came and told him, he said, man, hey, man, such out there, man, argue with the police. Oh, no, he's trying to check in. He trying to check in. He owed me all that money. Came straight out there while he talking to the police and took off on him. Jumped right in front of the police. And now, mind you, this is the police that dude is cussing at and calling all types of names. Police take their time calling it 1033 like they lost their radio. Let them get a brutal. They telling them, hey, all right now, all right, hey, stop, all right, stop. All right, I'm gonna call it 1033. Stop letting them get punished. Letting them get punished. Yeah. So it's a vicious game, man, and it's a vicious cycle, and the lifestyle is unorthodox to people out here in the real world. Yeah, they let them get beat down bad, real bad, before they call the people to come in there to save, you know, because he was trying to check in. He was trying to get gone, you know, and they try to do it in public like that. So when somebody say, "Oh man, they checked in," they feel like they got an alibi. Man, no, I was arguing with the police. He got smart with me. I ain't checking in. I went to jail for cussing out C.O. Rogers. Or yeah, because I was getting ready to give it to him. Cause that's your excuse. Everybody else in the block know why you doing what you doing. It don't even fit your character. This ain't even nothing that you usually do. This not even your character. It's not even your character to be gunning. It's not even your character to be trying to fight the police. It's none of that. You know, they go to the kitchen and get crazy with the kitchen supervisor over a tray that they done ate 50,000 times. It look the same way it been, and every time you come up in here, you a tray monster. It look the same. Man, ain't enough food on here. Put some. All of that is just check-in moves, just trying to go to jail. Cause everybody in the penitentiary know arguing with the police, yelling at the police, threatening the police, saying you're gonna do something to the police, gonna get you nothing but jail. And that's all you getting. Probably a bonus for the bonus, depending on what you say and how far you go. The bonus, you can get a whooping. They're gonna whoop you when they get them cuffs on you and get you outside of them cameras. They're gonna whoop you. You get the bonus whooping and you get a jail. That's the prize you win for arguing with police. That's it. That's the only prize you gonna get. That's all you gonna win. So if you're doing it, and if it ain't spontaneous, if it ain't something that you straight up standing up for what you believe in at the moment, and people know that this is in your character, if it ain't one of them, everybody know you trying to go to jail. But for some strange reason, dudes who do it try to duck that PC tag that they checked in, seeing to convince themselves that it look like they didn't check in. But with everybody who really been doing time know you checking in, man. That's a check-in move. It's a check-in move. You know what I'm saying? And dudes know it. And when you start asking about, man, well, why would he do that? And then they start coming, oh man, he was over there gambling, man. He down like $800. You know, so the information gonna come out. It ain't like you really fooling nobody. The information gonna come out, man. But it's vicious in there, man. And dudes, they get involved in things and they don't realize that they can't get out of it until they're in a situation like that where they can't get out of it. And sometimes they feel like the only way out is to check out. You know what I'm saying? Check out. And whether they face that music, man, it might possibly getting hurt and possibly getting, hurt to the point where you can't recover. So they check out, man. So really, the bottom line is don't get involved in none of that stuff, man. Don't borrow what you can't pay. Don't go over what you can stand. Don't put yourself in a position that you can't honor whatever you say out of your mouth. In penitentiary, every word, every syllable, every letter counts. So what you say, you're going to have to stand on it. You have to stand on it or you may have to lay in it. But you're going to be held accountable for what you say and what you put your name on. If you say you're going to do this and do that and then you don't do it and that time limit pass, all best is off for real. It all depends on the person that you said it to and who you owe, how they going to carry it. But you never know. You never know, because some of them dudes that look meek, they get to the point where they can't take it no more, man. And you done lied and you done said this and you owe them and then you playing and they thinking you playing and then they bust a move. You just don't know. It's tricky every time. It's tricky every time, man. So, yeah, man. But, yeah, the check-in move is vicious, man. The check-in move is vicious. And they try to find a way to do it without the old original day. The old original way was dudes just checking the PC. They telling people, I can't take it, man. I got to get off here, man. My life in danger. They got to lock you up. But everybody going to know it. So they try to camouflage it now with the check-in moves and, cuss the police out, start gunning. Go in administration and get loud or, get a visit. Some of them even get visits and go crazy in the visit room. You do anything in that visit room, make any scene, any out of the way something, you going from there to jail. Straight like that. So dudes will go over there, get their family, come up there, their sister, their girl or something, act like they argue, get all mad and hit the table. Oh, yeah, man, F-U-B, don't come up here no more. Blah, blah. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. You know what I'm saying? And you know you're going to jail. So, but you owe somebody in the block, and you ain't trying to go back to the block. Some people say, I'm going over to the visiting room, man. My girl gonna bring me the weed, or she gonna bring me this, or she gonna bring me that. I'm gonna come back and pay. They know dudes is waiting for them when they get back. So they ain't coming back. Cuss the girl out. You know what I'm saying? Go crazy over there. Cuss the CO out in the VI, in the visiting room. Cuss her out. You going to jail. You ain't coming back. Some of them pack their stuff before they go, knowing that they ain't coming back. All games, man, and propaganda, man. I know dudes that owe them and say they going over the visiting room and get something. As soon as they leave out, they go look in their cell and see if they stuff packed. You know? Your stuff packed, you might not get out the door. Because they gonna run down on you because they know you get ready to pull a move. They know you get ready to pull a move, man. It ain't nothing new in the penitentiary. It's all repetitive. You ain't coming up with no new game. You ain't coming up with no new con, no new flammery, skullduggery, no larceny. It's somebody in there know the move and they seen it before. They know it. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't tricking nobody. And these be youngins in there thinking that they invented some new type of way where don't nobody know what they doing. Everybody know the play, dog. The play been ran a whole lot of times. There ain't no audibles. They know the play, you know, but it is what it is, man. But anyway, man, I just wanted to share that with y'all, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Talk to me in the comments, man. The moral of the story is, number one, don't go to penitentiary, period. Number two, if you're in there, you ain't gonna get away with nothing for long. You might get away once, you might get away twice. But the thing about it, when you finally get caught, you probably gonna get what you deserve for all the times you got away too. So, you know, it is what it is, man. In the meantime, in between time, man, y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. Big love, TBP Nation. Like I say, please support the meet and greet, support the raffle, pull up on me if you can pull up on me, man. Show me some love. TVP Nation, see you at the meet and greet, man. November the 29th, 30th. Salute. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. Duck them hooks, man. Yeah, don't y'all check out on me, man. Pop up at the meet and greet, man. Pull no check-in move, man. I want to see you there. Salute. Peace.
The banking special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.